this requires that you be willing to give information against the spouse you're seeking relief from. A lot of women in domestic violence situations are leery of doing this. However, the only way for the Internal Revenue Service to seriously consider evaluating an innocent spousal claim is if you're willing to give them the information and allow them to interview the spouse that you're, requesting relief from. Basically, and I started this backward, and I apologize. Innocent spousal relief is a remedy offered to any spouse, female or male, whose spouse had control over the tax returns, accrued a liability, and you had nothing to do with it. You had no idea this even existed. And because of divorce or because you start receiving notices from the Internal Revenue Service that there's a tax liability here, it needs to be paid. You filed married jointly. That means there's several and joint liability for the tax debt between you and the spouse that had complete dominion over preparation of the tax return, who didn't share financial information with you to let you know, hey, we owe taxes. The IRS does not care. Also, the IRS does not look at, for example, if you are getting a divorce and the civil judgment is the liable spouse, meaning the person who filed all the tax returns, is responsible for the tax liability. Internal Revenue Service does not. Civil judgments have no jurisdiction over the Internal Revenue's actions. So there is the program, Innocent Spousal Relief, though, offered by the Internal Revenue Service to circumvent that issue. It's a great form of relief for people who really are innocent, who had no idea of what their spouse was doing, and it allows them to walk away from that liability and start over.